Hello, and welcome to a new edition of H.E.L Explains. And today we're going to be back to one of our favorite topics, batteries. However, in the past we have talked about lithium-ion batteries. However, for this video we're going to be focusing on alternatives to this kind of batteries, and the ones I'm going to bring forward is lithium-sulfur batteries. Lithium-ion batteries, like this one, take 90% of the current share of the market. However, the market is putting pressure on the development of new batteries. We want to have higher storage capacity. No one likes running out of batteries on our devices like phones or laptops halfway through the day. We want it to last as long as possible. We want to go back to a time in which our phones were able to survive without being charged for like 4 days, even a week. We also want to have faster charging. No one likes to have to leave your device for 2 hours, 3 hours until the battery is fully charged. And also we want longer lifetimes. We don't want to have to change the batteries once a year or twice a year because they can't work anymore. However, the development of batteries with higher storage capacities or faster charging times comes with certain risks, like for example, thermal runaways. And we have discussed about this kind of event very long in this series of videos, so you can go back and check these videos. But just as a reminder, what happens with this kind of event is that because of the heat produced by the battery on its own functioning, certain reactions inside of the battery can be catalyzed and become faster and faster, and it can end up in events such as fires. The situation has become so critical in the UK that certain charities are calling for a stronger regulation in e-bikes and e-scooter batteries to prevent these kind of fatal accidents. But thermal runaways are not the only downside of lithium-ion batteries. Also, the use of certain metals, such as cobalt and nickel, also present a pitfall for lithium-ion batteries. What happens with these metals is they are not particularly abundant, and the mining process requires a high amount of investment. Additionally, the type of mining that they are used involves the presence of open mines and the pollution of water that can be quite damaging for communities that live downstream of these mines. Also, a lot of these mines are present in protected land, either because of natural importance or because of cultural importance for the communities living in them. So, if lithium-sulfur batteries are so good, how come that they are not inundating the current battery market? Well, lithium-sulfur batteries also have their downsides. One of them is that the amount of cycles of charge and discharge that they can undergo is only half the amount that lithium-ion batteries can go through. Also, the volume of the cathode during the cycles of charge and discharge can vary massively, up to 80%, and this can affect the integrity of the electrolyte. Lithium-sulfur batteries also have the problem of the formation of polysulfides. On the redox reaction that lithium-sulfur batteries have, certain chemicals form as a result of the reaction, and one of them is these polysulfides. Polysulfides have the capacity of chemically react with the electrodes, resulting in the corrosion. But also because of the sulfur becoming part of these chains of sulfur that polysulfides are, it means that this sulfur is going to be removed from the available pool of ions and therefore affecting the capacity of the battery. And finally, one of the steps of this formation of polysulfides is the formation of a salt, lithium sulfide, and lithium sulfide is highly insoluble and is going to precipitate, therefore removing both lithium and sulfur from the available pool of ions. Finally, lithium-sulfur batteries also have one of the issues that lithium-ion batteries have, and is the formation of lithium dendrites that can result on processes such as short circuit. We have also discussed about this kind of process in previous videos, so you can check it. Does this mean that lithium-sulfur batteries are doomed? Well, not at all. This is why we're talking about them in this video. And actually, research in recent years have been giving us very promising solutions to some of the problems that lithium-sulfur batteries have. Nanotechnology has been improving science in the last few years to a whole new extent. And batteries are not going to be an extension. So, for example, the development of nanoporous sheets are very promising. In this case, these sheets are sitting inside of the battery between the electrolytes and the electrodes. And what this is going to prevent is the free movement of the polysulfide molecules. This means that they're not going to be reacting with the electrodes, and they're not going to also be removed from the available pool of sulfur, therefore increasing the capacity of our batteries. But also in the last few years, there's been a lot of effort put into the development of expansion tolerant electrodes. And these electrodes are not going to have their integrity compromised on this up to 80% of increasing the volume that we have described, and therefore are going to result in more stable batteries. But also, one of the problems with batteries, as we mentioned before, is the potential of thermal runaways. And alternative electrolytes have been discovered and have been using these batteries to try to increase their resilience. So, the take-home messages from this video that I want you to leave and think about is, first of all, there are alternatives to lithium-ion batteries that are 90% of the current market in batteries. And lithium-sulfur batteries are a very strong contender. However, more research is needed for these batteries to take over the market. And that's all from me. My name is Dr. Mario Torres Rodrigo, and I'm the applications leader at H.E.L. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please don't doubt and reach out to us. Thank you very much.